Land Rover just dropped a bomb, and dealerships are panicking. The 2026 Range Rover Sport isn't just an update. It's a declaration of war on Porsche, BMW, and every so-called luxury performance SUV that thought it had this segment figured out. And by the time this video ends, I'm going to reveal the one number buried in the spec sheet that's making even loyal Range Rover owners rethink everything. Stick around, because that number changes the entire conversation about this vehicle. Let's start with what you can see. The 2026 Sport gets a sharper front fascia, slimmer LED signature lighting, and a stance that looks like it's crouching, ready to pounce, even while parked outside your house. Land Rover didn't just tweak the design, they sculpted it. The silhouette is lower, the shoulder line is tighter, and somehow, despite looking more aggressive, it's more aerodynamically efficient than the outgoing model. That's not an accident. That's obsession. Now step inside, and this is where things get almost unfair to the competition. The cabin is wrapped in a new generation of sustainable materials that actually feel more premium than the leather they're replacing. There's a redesigned center console, a cleaner dashboard layout, and Land Rover's latest Pivi Pro infotainment system running faster than ever. With an interface so intuitive your passengers will think you upgraded your entire life, not just your car. Here's where I need you to lean in, because this is the part nobody's talking about yet. Under the hood, Land Rover is offering a plug-in hybrid variant that isn't just about saving fuel, it's about raw, immediate power. We're talking a combined output pushing well past 500 horsepower, with electric-only range that actually makes sense for daily commuting. That means you could drive to work all week on electricity alone, then unleash a twin-turbo V8 growl on the weekend without missing a beat. It's the best of both worlds, finally executed without compromise. And speaking of not missing a beat, if you're the type of person who wants to catch every reveal like this before your friends do, hit subscribe right now. Because we break down cars like this before anyone else gets the full picture. And trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming in the next few minutes. Also, tap that like button. It genuinely helps this channel keep bringing you unfiltered breakdowns like this one. Okay, back to business. Let's talk performance, because this is where the Sport earns its name. Land Rover engineers rebuilt the suspension geometry from the ground up, integrating a next-generation adaptive air suspension paired with rear-wheel steering. What does that mean in the real world? It means a 7-seat luxury SUV that can carve corners like something half its size and weight. 0 to 60 comes in under 4 seconds on the top trim, numbers that would have been laughable for an SUV this size just 5 years ago. This isn't a family hauler pretending to be sporty. This is a genuine performance machine that happens to have room for the family. Off-road capability hasn't been sacrificed either. Terrain response technology has been refined with AI-assisted terrain scanning, meaning the vehicle can now predict surface conditions before your wheels even touch them, automatically adjusting torque distribution in real time. Mud, sand, snow, rock, it doesn't matter. This thing adapts faster than you can even process what's happening beneath you. Now safety and tech. The 2026 Sport introduces an upgraded driver assistance suite, including enhanced adaptive cruise control, a night vision pedestrian detection system, and a heads-up display that finally feels like it belongs in a spacecraft rather than a car. Land Rover clearly studied every complaint from the previous generation and methodically eliminated them one by one. Let's address the elephant in the room. Pricing. Land Rover has always positioned the Sport as the more attainable entry into their performance lineup, but rumors circulating from dealer briefings suggest this generation might push starting prices higher than anyone expected, inching dangerously close to full-size Range Rover territory. That's exactly the number I promised you at the start of this video. Industry insiders are pointing to a starting price that could land north of $90,000 before options, with fully loaded performance trims potentially crossing the $150,000 mark. That's not a typo. That's a Range Rover Sport approaching supercar money once you start checking boxes on the configurator. For a vehicle that used to be the affordable Range Rover, that positioning has completely flipped. So here's the real question. Is the 2026 Range Rover Sport actually worth chasing? Or has Land Rover priced its own bestseller out of reach for the very buyers who made it iconic in the first place? Drop your take in the comments, because I guarantee this debate is only getting started, and I want to see where you land on it.